Of the many benefits of being an alumni of Leadership Rockwall 2013, I'd like to just mention my top 3. First, the networking and the ability to be able to form relationships with different professional people and leaders in our community is an outstanding experience. Second, I did get a chance to visit with different cities, and I had an opportunity to learn their economic development plans and also learn what their vision was going to be for the future. The last thing, and it's probably the most closest to my heart, is the camaraderie and the friendship that the class of 2013 has. I have very special friends that I will hold with me for the rest of my life. Thanks to each of you. I would like to thank Cindy Paris, our president at Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital of Rockwall, for sponsoring me to have such a wonderful, life-changing experience. Thank you so much, Cindy.
So what do I know now about Rockwall that I didn't know before Leadership Rockwall? Well, I know more about our local and state governments, and I know more about our rich heritage, about our valued traditions, and most of all, I know more about the people of Rockwall County, especially the classmates who are now lifelong friends and members of a really special pack.
Well, first of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Chief Moeller and Chief Riggs for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of Leadership Rockwall 13. I've made some great lifelong friends. It was everything and even more than what Chief Riggs actually told me it was going to be. These friendships I'm going to be able to carry along with me forever. These friends are friends that we actually bonded. It was good for me to be able to step outside of the police uniform that you see me wearing here today, and to be able to actually see how other leaders within our great community that we have here in Rockwall, how they work inside their organizations and how they actually lead.
We have made such incredible connections between one another, and literally I think we all have some lifelong friends that are going to be around to help us out whenever we need anything, just to talk or whatever that might be. The funny thing about our class is that you know how in every group there's that one person that you just pray that you don't get stuck with? We didn't have that person. We actually all got along very well this year. There was no drama in our class. It was just a great experience with some phenomenal leaders that I'm looking forward to keeping in touch with for many years to come. And I do have to thank Atmos and Sandra Doyle for making this possible, because they helped and scholarshiped me to be part of this, and without their assistance, I would not have been able to have taken advantage of it. So special thanks to Atmos and to Sandra Doyle for giving me this incredible opportunity and allowing me to be part of something that has changed my life.
Ode to LR13. Leadership Rockwall. What's it to me, you ask? It's learning about Rockwall, the current and past, the history, its founders, and city operations, touring the tech park, and charitable organizations. I saw that our county goes far beyond the supposed bubble, like Fate and Roy City, to name just a couple. Cities are growing and plans are in place to welcome the future in developing space. The road trip to Austin was a highlight for me, our shout out from the floor by State Representative Scott T., and I feel fairly certain the musicians at Pete's will campaign next election for our own mayor's suite. Aside from our project, our meetings and planning, comes an unspoken event that I find quite uncanny, because Leadership Rockwall is about forming a bond with the class of 13 who are my friends from now on.
As a fourth generation of Rockwall, you might think that I know a lot. But I'm here to tell you this old dog learned some new tricks with the 2013 leadership class. The process and the program is very organized, it's dedicated, and it's mindful of team building. Oh, did I mention it's a little bit of fun? My Leadership Rockwall experience is brought to you by Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital, Rockwall. My friend Cindy Paris sponsored me this year, and I want to say thank you for giving me this leadership experience.
When I first came into leadership, I wasn't sure what to really expect. I knew I would probably meet a lot of people, and I was excited about that. But what I wasn't expecting was for some of the different things that we did to really change my outlook, not only in how I do my job, but also from a personal standpoint. So I think I not only learned a lot about myself and the community, but I also learned how I could be more effective in my leadership abilities.
The most memorable moment of being at Leadership Rockwall for me was actually when we first got down to Palestine, and we did learning everybody's names and kind of the game we played to get to know each other, and then the team building events that went along with it. Along with, and then that just kind of progressed into an instant bond between everyone and the opportunity for us to just really, be a cohesive group and grow.
I'd like to thank Lake Point Medical Center. I'd like to thank my Chief Financial Officer, Rebecca Spate, in particular, for allowing me to do this. It's been a fun adventure, and it's nice to work for an organization that cares about my leadership development, both within our hospital as well as in the community. I'd also like to thank my Leadership Rockwall teammates and our Leadership Rockwall leaders. I don't think you could find a better group of people to work with on a project like this. What do I know now that I didn't know before? Well, I didn't know that we have this mysterious rock wall that I found here at the Rockwall Chamber of Commerce.
I've been involved in multiple leadership roles in my professional role, which is a nurse practitioner, and through my church over the years. And this class gave me a chance to expand, to be able to be involved with leaders from all different aspects of the community, banks, private businesses, small businesses, and it was just real eye-opening to me to see how all of us work together, because I've mainly done service and nonprofit and that kind of stuff. So this was just really, really a great eye-opener for me.
Well, we had just moved to town, and I had just moved my law practice into Rockwall, and I was at a function and talking about how I'd like to become involved in the community, and how, since we didn't really know anyone here, what would be the best way to do that. And actually, Troy Reimer recommended Leadership Rockwall and told me a little bit about it. I looked online, learned more about it, and even though it was past the deadline to register, I registered a couple days late and was able to do it. It has been a wonderful experience.
I just want to thank all of my friends at GMR for giving me the opportunity to join this incredible group and to meet just a fascinating group of people, other leaders within the community that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to meet otherwise. I think my favorite part of the class was just the leadership training we had down in Palestine, and the ropes course, and I'm terribly afraid of heights, and getting to climb up on those towers attached to the ropes, and I did things that I never thought I would have been able to do.
George, who sponsored you for Leadership Rockwall this year?
Well, I owe a debt of gratitude to Kathy Howe and Cheryl Sutter for encouraging me, and also having Wealth Management Group pay for it. I am very grateful to them. I think the most important thing that I learned I didn't know is the number of children that are living in the poverty level. I'm very impressed with groups like Helping Hands and the Boys Club and Girls Club for the tremendous work they do to help these children be a part of the community.
Now that I've completed my Rockwall Leadership course this past year, I've learned several things about Rockwall, the surrounding cities, the county as a whole. I work for one of the cities within the county, and I was shocked to learn some of the things that happen even I don't see as far as coordination within the county, with the Sheriff's Department, with the school district, and your nonprofit organizations. I was really impressed with how they all work together and how they all coexist to make this a great county.
Lauren, I don't know about you, but I definitely want to thank my sponsor for allowing me to be part of Leadership Rockwall this year. I want to thank the City of Rockwall for this opportunity to be a part of such a great organization such as Leadership Rockwall.
I completely agree, Aaron. I would like to thank the Hilton Dallas Rockwall for allowing me to be a part of this program and to meet all these great people.
Lauren, tell me what you are going to take out of this experience being part of Leadership Rockwall.
I think what I will take out of this the most is the relationships that have been created between all of us. I think we're a very cohesive group, and we definitely had a great bond. Aaron, tell us a little bit about the project and how that came to be with the class.
Lauren, we had two outstanding projects to choose from. One was an app, and then the other was a disc golf course. We ultimately wound up choosing the disc golf course. And it's our belief that this is going to bring an element to the City of Fate and their Parks and Recreation Department that they really haven't had before. This is going to be able to bring people to the City of Fate and also bring outsiders from outside of the County of Rockwall here to see what all we have here.